A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Nipped the corner, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. With Merrifield next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1 to count. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
1-0. A ball and no strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul.
He's going.
He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-2. That's popped up. Cuthbert in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Giancarlo Stanton now looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
I got the count. Oh,
good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on a
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Salvador Perez is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian Goodwin, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Striding in, Jorge Bonifacio. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. In past meetings with J. Happ, he's just 1 for 6. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board. Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Hit to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted the other way to left center. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Nope.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone up into the second deck.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a group he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
This is foul right side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So one away here with the bases empty, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are two away now. So two away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Fastball just inside. A ball and a strike. Merrifield behind, a ball and two strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Two out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. But the Royals are on the board first. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and one strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Yankees.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start. but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball one. The 1-0. Is swung on and missed. Strike one. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning. On the eighth pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Strike one to start the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Perez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Cheslor Cuthbert. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Cuthbert fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. He is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Comes set with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Called strike 2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third round.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Billy Hamilton becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Chris Owings stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 fouled off. Line hard, but foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Torres brings it in on to first, and the Royals can't. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. The pitch. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Luke Voigt is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Again a 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Perez recovers. And the throw to first ends the inning. Plate, Whit Merrifield. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The second baseman.
That's ball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on
number 13
without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch.
Kepler. Cuthbert.
Standing in now, Chesler Cuthbert, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll start.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And he'll reach to his left to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Greg Bird comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1 ball, 1
Breaking
strike.
ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hicks. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and he is out. 1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Chad Green will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 57.
Standing in, Jorge Bonifacio will be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bird fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now
Ryan O'Hearn standing again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A little low. It's 2-2. So a full count now.
3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Leading off
for the Yankees.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he chased it in the dirt. Perez corrals it. And the throw is there to record the 1st out.
That's for the Yankees. The designated hitter.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next time.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do. Kept the ice water in his veins and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hit streak. Nice job.
You know, D'Lo, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Bonifacio back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now
Willie Peralta takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it, and that ends the inning. Yanks. Troy Tulowitzki will stay in the ballgame as the new shortstop.
Defensive team for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Billy Hamilton. 3 at-bats for him in this one, ending with him going down on strikes. 1 ball. Dylan Betances is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here's Chris Owings now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the 1st strike. Sacrifice attempt here. Toss behind the back. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Now that runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman with Merrifield. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on his horse, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they won't risk it at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batter.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tough, the hip tough. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now batting.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And their runners at the corners now. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The set and the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-2.
Oh, that's inside.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This one's down to third. Andahar brings it in. Throw, got him, and they get out of it as the inning. Now batting, Miguel Andújar. His career line against Willie Peralta. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Popped up. And there's one away.
Now
So stepping in,
the
Torres.
baseman.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. One out, nobody on. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Perez recovers. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired. 2 down now.
The first baseman,
Tim
number
Hill
33.
enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there.
Now
Nice piece of hit.
fielder.
Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the... At the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
First offering on its way.
Jorge.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Adalberto Mondesi. He was a double play victim last time around. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Came out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their... Jake Diekman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up and knocks right there.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now with the really use throws a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Luke Voigt. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's topped foul off to the right. Hickman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Luke Voigt takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Here's a line drive that is caught. Oh, my. You talk about the right place at the right time, as that'll strand the tying run aboard, and this ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight.